All right, so here we are back at the beaver swamp. Sunday afternoon. We done got filled up with a word, so let's go see if the trap's got filled up with some beaver. I don't know. I don't know if we caught anything or not, but either way, it don't matter. If we didn't catch them, good. That means next day or two I can pull up and go on. If we did catch them, maybe it's the last one. We'll find out. Let's go. Let's see what we got. Let the trip fail. Waters went down a little. Nope, no beaver. Ain't got no beaver. Dam ain't plugged back up. So probably what I'm gonna do is break that a little bit more and see if I can get any response. Maybe tonight. And yeah, no, it ain't even been checked on, which ain't a bad thing. But I'm probably gonna break that dam a little bit more. I gotta go back and get my tater rake. Break that dam a little bit more, see if we get any response out of it. If I don't, I'll come back tomorrow, pull trap. We'll be done with this one. But anyways, gotta go get my rake. All right, so I'm just gonna break this dam up a little bit more. Make sure there ain't no hooga boogers up in here. And see if we get any activity out of it. And like I said a minute ago, if I don't, it ain't that big of a deal. I just confirm my job well done. Go talk to the landowner. Let him know he can come down here and get these dams dug out. We'll move on to the next one. Move on to the next one. I don't really expect to catch another beaver out of this. To be honest with you, I'd be surprised if I did. But I'm always down for catching some flattails, so. If there's a beaver left in here, that'll get their attention. Oh, let me push this trap down a little bit more. Oh, let me pull some back on this side. I don't like the way that looks. All right, I think that'll work. I think that'll work. So anyways, we'll come back tomorrow, check and see if we got anything or if the trap's been plugged. And if not, like I say, I'll just pull the trap and we'll move on to the next spot. But anyways, that's where we at. I got another spot I gotta go check. That the one that I lost the beaver rod at. I gotta go check it and see if I got anything over in it. And then got to talk with another landowner and kind of see where he's at, whether he wants me to come in and get the beavers out of his alligator pond, or if the beavers just really ain't that big of a problem. We'll soon find out. But anyways, that's what I'm doing. So we'll get on to the next one. Thought before I left out here, I'd bring y'all out here on the other side of the, what I call the snake pit, this old beaver swamp between these two fields. This is that other field that this beaver pond is flooding out. They had all this up in here flooded out. But I was gonna come show y'all the hut. Now I set 330 on this hut when I first come back here to trap this spot. I set 330 right beside the hut, which I don't typically do, but being as how, oh, a little wet out here. A little wet out here. Might get the old Yote stuck. Get the old Yote bear stuck. But anyways, I wanted to kind of hit this hard because I wanted to get in and out before warm weather showing up set in, because like I say, it's a dead burn snake pit. And I don't know how many times I got to repeat that I don't like snakes. I don't like nothing about them. I don't even like them when they're dead. But I was gonna come out here and show y'all this hut, mainly because I ain't been over on this side in about a week, and I ain't really seen you can see right there where them beaver was chewing on pine trees. God dog chewing on pine trees. Can't believe it. Typically, pine is not in the diet of a beaver. But I guess out here it is. But anyways, we're fixing to get there. Moving as fast as my little legs will move me. Tell you what, a bunch of duck. And then them old crane birds. They love this spot out here. They love it. It's a nice little spot. Although there's not supposed to be water here. This was not a pond before the beaver come in. It was dry land. And that's just these beaver. There's the hut right there, right behind them briars. Let's get on over here and see what we got. I don't expect to see much new work done on it, but I could be wrong. These huts, now them old sneaky snakes, they like a hut. There's a hut there, but you can see right there an old castor mound I had, and I had a 330 guarding it right there, and I caught 3 beavers in that one spot. I double set the crossover. The only traps I had out here is I had a 330 here, and I had the crossover on the damn gang set. And that was the only 3 traps I had out here. And I caught them 7 beaver out here in 3 days on this little half-acre pond, which I guess kind of explains why they were gnawing on pine trees, because they was probably running out of food. So, but anyways, I thought I'd bring y'all over here and show y'all that hut. And, you know, let you see what I'm doing. Well, folks, I learned a lesson today. Typically, I park a little bit further up this field road than what I parked today. And, well, this is why. I done got her stuck Old Yoda stuck on top of the ground. That truck takes me a lot of places, but sometimes I just ask a little bit more out of it than what it can handle. So, lesson learned. Don't trust the ground, although it feels good when you're driving on it, because you might park in a hole and you might get stuck. But I got the farmer heading out here to come pull me out. I hate getting stuck on these field roads and having to bother the farmer to come get me out, but I didn't mean to. I really didn't mean to. But anyhow, waiting on him to get here and we'll continue on. Well, we got out. We got out. There goes the farmer there. He didn't seem too aggravated, so that's a good thing. We on to the next one. Well, we're back over here on this other property. And we ain't got nothing in that set. Let's go up here and see what we got in this set we put up here yesterday. Oh, nothing in that one. It's all right. That's all right. Let's see what we got over here. Well, I caught something, but it wasn't a beaver. I got a turtle, and he ain't in the best shape, so I ain't gonna show him to you. A lot of times these turtles fare just fine when they get in these 330s, but this one didn't. He was a little too small for his shell to get caught on both sides, if you know what I'm saying. But anyhow, we'll get him out of the trap, get it reset, and we'll go on back to the back and check that 330 we got on that dam break. I'm probably gonna open that dam up some more and try and get some more of this water out here and see if I can get that one beaver that's left in here, because we still got the one beaver that got away. Took my rod, my trap and all. He missing a toe, but we gonna get him. We gonna get him. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna dig this break out some more. I really don't know how much more I can dig it out, because it's done about got level. Done got level. I'll move this trap for a minute. But trying to get as much water out of here as I can, so that little dam up there will start letting water flow, because what's done happened is the water's done got down to a level point, and I've got the little dam up there broke, but the water's level, so it's not running over it. So I'm trying to get this water to drop back here. That way that water up there drop, maybe I can get that old missing toe beaver. But anyways, I'm gonna put my safeties on here. Just leave this trap set. And I'm gonna dig this here out. Get some water flowing. I done got a pretty good bit of between the landowner having that other dam blowed up, or blown up, however you want to say it. English ain't my first language, or if it is, I just never learned it real well. But between that and me getting that one beaver out of here and me wising up that other beaver, they hadn't been putting a lot of effort into fixing the dams. So maybe If I can get that water up front to drop more, get that dam that is up upstream just a little bit. If I can get the water behind it to drop a little, which would be this body of water, and get the water in front of it moving, maybe I can get that other beaver to start poking around, and we can slap that neck or snap them feet one. But yeah, we done got some water out of him. I imagine the farmer gonna be pretty happy. Well, I call him a farmer. He quit farming a few years ago. But it don't matter. It don't matter. We gonna keep after these beaver. And you know, all kinds of people are affected by beaver damage. Beaver can flood a good hardwood section of hardwood out so fast it'll make your head spin. And then you ain't got no acorns. Got nowhere for your deer to come eat acorns, and so on and so on. So beavers serve a purpose in some areas of the world, but down here, we don't want no part of them. The only thing good a beaver's good for down here is the catch. Other than that, beaver pretty worthless. They rats with duck feet. That's the best you can say about them. They are rats with duck feet and a big old mud packing tail. But anyways, anywho, I'm gonna get this cleared out to where the water will flow. It still ain't moving a whole lot, but maybe it'll drop a little bit more. And I don't really think I'm gonna catch nothing right here, but I'm gonna go ahead and just put that 330 back down right here, because you can't catch them if you ain't got the traps in the ground. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we're doing. That's where we at. We're gonna put the 330 right back down here in front of this, and we're gonna move on. It's 3 o'clock on Sunday. After this right here, I'm gonna go right back up yonder, and I'm gonna go right back out that field road that I come in on, and I'm gonna go right back to the house, and I'm gonna sit this butt down in a chair. That's what I'm gonna do. So, don't get me wrong, I love being out here and doing this, but I also like to rest. I don't know which one I like more, resting or trapping, because I like them both pretty good bit. Get these springs bent down where this trap ain't so deep. Like that right there. A little bit more. Oh, let me find me some stabilizing sticks. Well, that ain't much of a stick. Now that's a stick. Oh, crocodile Dundee. Get a little bit of this damn material. Cover them springs up a little bit. Oh, that one really don't need to be covered up. You know, blend it in a little bit. That's all I'm trying to do. That way if something does come through here, I can get my cable out of the way. Matter of fact, I'm gonna stick right there and keep my cable from coming back around. Put a little stick right there, blend it in just a little bit. That's good enough. We'll let her eat. All right. I'm gonna have to say that's about it. Oh, that's about it on that right there. So that's what we're doing. That's what we did. I'm gonna call it quits for the day, mainly because I can. But that's what I got. That's what I'm doing. I figure maybe some, you know, Anyhow, I don't know what I was supposed to say. I got a memory like a goldfish. You just spin me around, it's a whole new world. But don't forget, Jesus saves lives, and he always will. Y'all have a good one.